How do I make changes to my mind frame? I don't wanna make the same mistakes. Came all this way. Every ounce of energy experience led to this day. Now I'll take every turn, gonna make it work. Ooh, try to trust the process, meticulous. I'm feeling it taking over. Ooh, new adrenaline. Ooh, just a taste, opening the gates. Won't let it go to waste. Came all this way. Forward only from here, from here, from here, from here. Always roadblocks appear to interfere. I hear all voices, opposing forces. I can't decide, not just left or right. Changes to my mind frame. I don't wanna make the same mistakes. Came all this way. Every ounce of energy experience led to this day. Now I'll take every turn, gonna make it work. Ooh, new lanterns, new routine machines. I was stuck in between. I can choose how I react. Don't stay on track, don't stay on. Trying to trust the process.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Shouts out to everyone in the live chat. We got a special guest today. As you can see, my good friend Flowanastasia is in the studio, and we have a special stream for you guys. We've been waiting to do this for a while now, and super excited that we finally have gotten together. And if you don't know, today we're doing what are we doing?
We're doing a live reaction to tracks that have used my first ever vocal sample pack. I am buzzing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm flowanastasia. It's been an honor to release my first ever pack on Strange's label, Deviant Audio. It was like a year of work and tears and effort, and with huge help from my vocal engineer Tir Kahoot as well. Some of y'all might know him from being on Strange's channel a bunch of times as well. So I'm just super appreciative that you've used my pack, that you've found that it's been inspiring to you. I know a bunch of you got the free demo. I know a bunch of you bought the full pack. I'm so appreciative either way. I'm gonna talk more about the pack later, but I'm almost gonna cry already, so let's move on.
Yeah, so you guys just loaded us up with like tons of tracks, and we had to do a short list just so we can make this stream a little more approachable for you guys because there was a lot of good content, and we wanted to make every track that on the short list just pack. So actually, we've never heard any of these tracks yet,
No,
right?
we had we had another friend do the short list for us, kind of with like a loose judgment anyway, just to try to get it down. So this is like pure live reaction. I've never done anything like this, so I'm really excited. This is not gonna turn into like Hato DJ, I don't think, but maybe.
There might be some dancing in the studio. We'll see, depending on your tracks. And yeah, like flowanastasia said, we've never heard these tracks before, so it'll be a genuine first-time reaction. And just so you guys know what we're talking about the samples made from this pack by flowanastasia. It came out earlier this year. It's called flowanastasia.waves, and you're currently seeing the landing page on deviantaudio.com. You can learn more about this product down in the links below, but you can read all about it on our landing page. It has 6 full vocal songs in different keys. Each song is recorded in 2 tempos, which is amazing because whether you make drum and bass or whether you do dubstep or house, you can use the corresponding vocal that closely matches the tempo of your track, and there'll be a lot less artifacts.
Yeah, we thought a lot about that for how do we provide the most possible value for a vocal pack, because I know often you like a vocal, but then it's like a completely different BPM than what you're trying to do, and if you stretch it, at some point, yeah, it'll have artifacts. So we went a lot of back and forth between you and I and Tier to figure out what was the right like number as an in-between. So for me, being mostly a drum and bass vocalist, of course we have like the 170, 172, 174, but then every single song was also recorded separately. So we didn't stretch anything. We like literally recorded every song twice at a lower BPM, and we landed around most of them around 127, so that you can raise them up to do your 140 business. You can raise them down, or you can lower them down to like house music and anything else like that. So yeah, that was definitely a big
what I like about it is that although each song is sung in 2 different tempos, they're each unique, meaning the slower one has unique nuances in the way you perform the different verses.
For sure. I sang it a little bit differently for each one depending, and so yeah, hopefully that's been useful. I know a lot of these are probably going to be drum and bass, but I'm also really excited to hear what some of the other multi-genre stuff is going to be. I also know, just for you folks, if you don't know about the pack, we also released like a free demo version that had 1 song in it called Weightless. So I suspect that some of the tracks we're gonna hear today, yeah, have this like free sampler vocal in it. So that was just one of the songs, and then you get all 6 songs plus a whole bunch of vocal effects, harmonies. We also did some bonus piano stuff because I grew up playing piano. We also had like a ton of vocal effects because Tier, as my vocal engineer on all of my normal songs anyway, he went in and went ham on vocal effects as usual. So we got a bunch of that. Piano, that's my grandpa. The feels.
Yeah.
He has dementia, and so music is something that is like one of the only things that kind of like uplifts his spirit. And because I grew up playing piano growing up when I was little, it's one thing that connects with him. So I've got a bunch of piano samples in there, and then field and nature recordings as well, because I love nature, and it always makes me feel better. And so I had my Zoom recorder out for all my little adventures over the last year, not just in nature, but also like any sounds that I thought might be cool if you're like putting them into like serum wave tables or whatever. I'd like, jangle like the storage locker, because I'm like, oh, there's like cool sounds when this like fence hits the gate and like that kind of stuff. So yeah, hopefully all those sounds were really helpful.
I love that it's almost like a slice out of your life, and even like giving everyone the access to kind of like your sketchbook, like from the full tracks to the little spoken word phrases, down to the field recordings of your favorite places where you go, and down to even your grandfather's piano. That's so awesome and personal. I like that you gave that personal touch to it.
Thanks, man. Yeah. Really it was an honor to release it on Deviant. So with that said, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you've submitted a track, whether you're just coming to hang out, we're gonna listen to a bunch of tracks, we're gonna chat, we're gonna vibe.
Yeah, so once again, check it out, deviantaudio.com. You can learn more down in the links below. Without further ado, let's get on to the first track. So who is the first track by?
So the first track is by Old Man, and I've got a little note here from him. It says, this track, it's a mix between flamenco music and jungle music in Spanish.
Wow.
I've never heard anything like that.
I'm quite interested to hear how this turns out. All right, let's roll it. I like the spooky intro so far.
I like that the cover art says Alien Escape.
Oh yeah.
This is dope. I wish I could sing like this.
Yeah. It has a kind of like the Messiah feel to it.
Okay, this is sick. Yeah, I really love kind of like setting an atmosphere like this. Is sick. Yeah, Shinjuku, I have no foghorn in the pack. Thank you though. Maybe version 2.
Yes.
Ojalá y contigo fuera, ojalá y contigo fuera, y pero nunca caen los rayos, donde la tormentica suena, pero nunca caen los rayos.
I'm not totally sure what from my pack would have been in this, but it sounds cool anyway.
Yeah.
I know some folks use some of the local samples and sounds as like serum wavetables and that sort of thing. I wonder.
All right. Yeah, I like the jungle vibes from this. I don't actually hear any samples from Flowanastasia pack, but maybe there's something in there. All right.
Dope. Yeah, very, very atmospheric.
That was
for sure.
Old Man. Let's move on to the next track.
Awesome. So the next one is Revmal. It says, first track done in the genre of garage or garage or whatever.
Nice.
Had a lot of fun using the samples from the pack.
And I see this one is actually has your artwork, so we'll know for sure this one should include your samples.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I like how you cut it up.
Yes, that's
Nice.
sick. I do like how every time I hear my voice like pitched to a slightly different.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Tamo.
Thanks everyone for joining, by the way. This is really, really nice to see all of y'all. Curious where you're tuned in from. We're in Toronto, as you know. Canada. Yeah, this is dope. I like that.
All right.
Oh, the piano.
Oh, he added your piano.
Oh,
That's
my
awesome.
heart. Oh.
That was a nice touch. That was a nice touch. Very nice.
Sweet. Thank you for sending this in. Revmo.
Shouts out to Revmo for that track. All right, next one up.
All right, we got Kerfuffle. Big up Kerfuffle. So Kerfuffle says, this is a liquidy track featuring the awesome relief vocals from the pack and wonderful mixing by Tier Kahoot. Oh yeah, so he says, Tier took my super rough original track and greatly improved it. Thanks for the opportunity to feature a track on your channel. Yeah, thanks, man. That's right, Tier does mixing as kind of a side hustle sometimes. So,
Nice.
He mixed this track. I don't remember it
Sweet.
though, so this will be a new
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. If you get distracted, come back to the breath, 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 breath.
Try speaking closer to the mic and the music closer.
I really like the artwork.
Against the tide, I'm swimming upstream in a water running deep. You couldn't tell from the outside looking at me. I've been fighting in my sleep. I keep searching for relief.
Really good job, Kerfuffle. You did really nice mix of harmonics on this.
Yeah, it really got me in the feels, man. Thank you. This vocal and the lyrics came from a really deep and emotional and darker place, I would say. So I feel like you've really captured that emotion nicely. So thank you, my heart.
And Kerfuffle's been a long-time supporter of this channel, so it's nice to see his submission get into this live stream.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
big
great
up.
work.
Gasping for air, is anything there? Is anything there? Ooh, and when the smoke disappears, will my identity looking everywhere? Am I even here? So big up New Jersey in the chat, big up Baltimore, Portland, Vancouver. I love that this music community is worldwide, and saw Bristol in there too.
Shouts to all the UK crew, Douglas Massive.
Awesome. Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much for submitting that, Kerfuffle, and thanks for joining in the chat.
Scratching the surface and digging for purpose to break out my comfort. I need more courage. Maybe then I'll flourish.
Dope.
Really feeling the vibe on that one. Really great job, Kerfuffle. Keep it up. All right. Next one.
Okay. Next one we got from Spinlock. This is the first track of many that I created with this pack. It uses the slower BPM samples. Sweet. I love the way that the long reverb tails are able to create atmospherics. I would love to see a tutorial on how they created the wet/processed versions of these samples. Ooh, I will speak to that in a bit, but yeah, let's listen in.
I have dance class coming up, so I'm warming up.
All my meditative stuff. I'm glad y'all like that.
Nice.
Ooh. And the breathy stuff too. I love that. It's wild that a breath can be like, can add like atmosphere.
100%.
Underground techno rave now.
It's got a bit of a future rave vibe to it.
Dope. I love this. I love hearing the vocal like. Oh. Sorry, can't talk over bits. Yeah, that got me. I love hearing the vocal like with crazy reverb and delay like effects. I personally go overboard, so I love hearing any creativity with that kind of stuff. I wanna feel
This song almost has like a church vibe to it, like with the organs and stuff. I feel like I'm in a gospel right now.
Sunday church rave. Yeah. It is Sunday. I love that pitch down. I wanna feel. Yeah, so your question around a tutorial about how we created the wet process version. So we don't have a specific tutorial on that, but Tier and I did spend a bunch of the last few years. Basically, we did a few behind the scenes like vocal recordings. So we'd go into do one of my songs. We did like Neon Light Desire. We did my track with Synergy called Satellites, and we did my track Pressure with Freaks and Geeks. We also did Mephius Zenith, but that's not out yet because it takes a really long time to edit. But basically, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see a few behind-the-scenes vocal recording videos. And so we always do, towards the end of a vocal recording session, once we've done harmonies and all of that kind of stuff, Tier will go in and then just spend a couple of hours creating various effects, delays, chopped up vocals, all that kind of stuff. So you'll get a sense of like his workflow if you check out later in those videos. I have a few clips on my social media as well. But yeah, definitely we'll keep that in mind. Maybe a little tutorial in the future might be a cool idea. So thanks for that.
Absolutely. And shouts out to Tier Kahoot. He's just a magician with vocal editing.
I agree. Thank you so much, Spinlock, for submitting that. That's dope. Next up, we got Tomb21. He says it's a nice liquid flowing track with technical programming and a heavy jungle break towards the end. Hope you enjoy. It was really fun to produce. Great vocals. Always a pleasure to work with. Oh, appreciate that so much.
Shouts out to Tomb21.
Still no
We just start right from the
Another
beginning.
night, another morning after, still no answers, still no answers. Hope you'd awaken and feeling different, but nothing
Unexpected.
Oh, this is nice.
now there's no one left to blame. Still so much to explain.
Okay, this is dope.
That's unexpected. Wow.
Those jazzy chords, I'm in love
I know
with
it feels like you're on the edge, but don't let go, don't let go, don't let.
Wow.
this. I have to say this is a personal fave so far.
You know I would always be.
It's just got this retro 90s vibe to it.
Promise not to disappear.
Oh. Yeah, y'all will always get me when you pitch my vocals differently.
Please talk to me. You know I'm here. I'll be your connection if you need a reason. If you fall, you can always call. Just hold on.
Oh.
Nice.
I guess I like my voice better when it's not its original tone. Is that weird?
I love when you get guys make flowanastasia giddy.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting this kind of vibe when I wrote this particular vocal, so it's really
It's such a beautiful mix. I wouldn't expect it either, but it worked perfectly.
awesome.
Yeah.
And now it feels like I'm on the edge, but I won't let go.
y'all got stranger dancing too. That's big praise.
Oh, look at that. A jumble section. Oh.
Okay, well you gotta jungle it faster in there. That's
yeah.
how you know. One thing I'll say is he says it's his entry into the sample pack competition. Just to be fully clear, it's not a competition. This is all love.
All love, yeah.
All love. Just super excited to hear what you've created.
And
and
showcasing your work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So follow Tune 21, everyone.
maybe we call it a sample pack community
Yeah.
instead of competition.
I will talk to you. I know you're there. You'll be my connection if I need a reason. If I fall, I can always call. I'll hold on.
Oh man,
Love.
this is so good, so good. Shout to the Tune 21.
Tune 21.
I might want to get in touch with you. I love those chords. All right.
Beaut. Okay, we've got something from GPK. He says the main synth is a distorted sine wave. I could not get the sustain. He says I could not get the sustain that I needed from an 808. I used the OG Think Break and an old Jungle Drummer sample pack.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let's
Mysterious.
Chimpanzees, I was a monkey.
Six. from maybe some of your other deviant audio packs?
He did mention one of the breaks was you used OG Jungle. So
Nice.
okay, all right. We'll flip to the next one.
Nice. Thanks, Bismarck.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I buy new speakers. Big up Rev Mall. Okay, next up, by the way, thank you so much for joining us. We're having a nice time.
Yes.
It's a really good vibe in here. Thank you so much for all your feedback in the chat as well. Love seeing the support for all the different producers that have submitted and y'all following each other now and stuff as well. So, beautiful, beautiful. Next up, we've got Gouts, if I'm saying that right. He says, I had the main melodic idea by following the AU5 Super Saw Killer video using his chord plus scale trick to play chords using one note on the keyboard and find good patterns. The vocal chops are made using the free flowanastasia sample pack, but the background washed out vocals were not. That's from VOE's vocal sample pack. Love VOE, by the way. He also says, 3 years ago, I also sent a 140 BPM track called Cracked Concrete I made using only samples from the very first Stranger sample pack that was released in 2020.
Nice.
OG Stranger,
Sweet.
Huge. Such growth since then, man. Amazing.
Thank you.
He says, I've been focusing on drum and bass and made a ton of progress since then. Thanks for putting out the invitation and providing a platform for young DJs and producers.
Sweet. Big up.
All right, let's hear it. Gouts. Gots. Get gouts. Everybody in the club, put your hands in the air. It's a perfect spot for an MC.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Ready. Ready. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like those uplifting synths.
Yeah, uplifting. I love that.
Oh, are those your vocals? I like that. That's a really creative use. Oh.
Oh, I love that.
So creative.
Cool. Yeah, I love when you're able to use like little bits of vocal just for like an extra sound, not even as much as like necessarily a voice. Love that you got the harmony bits in there as well. It's interesting, like, what makes a song uplifting? Like, I personally don't know. Like, some songs just feel like an uplifting, positive vibe.
Yeah.
That's for you music producers to figure out. I don't know. Mad respect.
For me, it's those chords. It's the selection of uplifting chord progressions. Yeah.
Well, very creative. He says the artwork he made the artwork as well.
Nice.
That's neat.
little trick drop.
I love that.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like that.
That's when everybody gets low in the range.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
one of those.
Yeah, wicked. Thanks, Scouts. Or
Awesome.
Gots.
Great workouts.
Cheers, man. Big up Goats. Big up the chat. Love to see you guys. Thank you so
shouts
much.
out to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Next one we got from Sharky. He says, it was a lot of fun. How the vocals were EQ'd made it easier to mix. Oh, appreciate that feedback so much. We definitely spent a lot of time Tier just applying his skill to the vocal so that you can just drop it into a track and that it sounds ready and you don't have to do much to it unless you wanted to mess around with it. But yeah, that was definitely the goal. So thank you for that feedback. Really appreciate it.
So this is really interesting. It seems like this is a remix of my track Together. So I'm interested to see how your vocals are used. Well, we'll see.
Let's see.
I'm floating off the ground, I wanna feel weightless. I'm floating off the ground, I wanna feel.
He say it's 200 BPM.
Whoa, it is.
200 BPM
It's
in the
pretty fast.
in the hashtag. Wow.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Wild.
Okay, so this is kind of like a breakcore remix.
Feet are floating off the ground, I wanna feel weightless. Feet are floating off the ground, I wanna feel weightless. Feet are floating off the ground, I wanna feel.
So I don't know much about breakcore. Is breakcore like 200 BPM? music?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot faster than drum and bass, and use of jungle break beats just really mashed up and cut up.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
So it definitely has that hyper vibe to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's cool.
Nice swear, Sharky. Very interesting.
Very creative.
All right.
Thanks, man. AutoNate is next. We got from AutoNate. He says, I had a lot of fun chopping the vocals into lots of little bits. My favorite.
Nice.
And the piano samples were very inspiring / hard to mess up. Lol. I mean, you could mess them up if you wanted. He says, thanks for the samples. Thanks.
All right.
Appreciate that a lot. Ooh. That's cool. I love this. I do really like experimental stuff and sound designy bits.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, has that kind of vibe. I don't know what you call it. You know those YouTube videos where they do like close-up microphone of like.
oh, ASMR.
Oh yeah. It has an ASMR vibe to it. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's cool. Ooh.
Nice.
I really like that.
like backward too.
I don't know what it is about backward. For some reason, anytime I hear anything backwards, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. I love that. Nice.
I like the use of subtlety here.
I was just gonna say the
Yeah.
word subtle. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it definitely creates a really nice atmosphere. Very intricate. Thanks, Autonate. Awesome. I really, really like that.
Don't vibes.
All right, next up we got Whole Shot. Says, yo, Stranger, it's Data Pusher from YouTube. Big up, Data Pusher.
He's a big supporter.
up.
Awesome.
He says, I'd been using a lot of Flow's field recordings in my ambient stuff since the pack was released. Yay!
Sweet.
But when I went back to listen to the wet vocals, I heard a little hook which inspired me to make something with some dreamy liquid vibes. This was the result. By the way, I also used a bass patch from the Gnarly Serum pack on here with some added
Nice.
distortion. Big up the Strange Gnarly Serum pack. Says it could still use a proper mastering, but here it is nonetheless. Hope you like it. Big up.
Let's go.
Pitch down vocals.
Killa, this is certainly live.
I know it's not fair, but you know I would.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not fair, but you know. All right, already an earworm in my head. Thank you, sir. Sick.
Great job, Data Pusher.
I know it's not fair, but you know I would.
I love how that gnarly foghorn sounds in this track. I like what you did to it.
Yeah, I appreciate that you use that as a little bit of an earworm. Sometimes when I'm writing, I think like, oh, this would be a good earworm, but I don't know if it's just like me imagining it and if other people would feel the same way. So I'm really, really glad this one inspired you as a little bit there. Ooh. Like those chords coming in. Yo, Data Pusher, is your artist name is Whole Shot or Data Pusher? Both are cool.
Yeah. I feel like you have multiple pseudonyms. Is that correct?
Cute. This is like festival vibes.
Yeah.
And everyone's like smiling. I'm still wearing my Harvest Festival bracelet.
Oh, that
Like,
is awesome.
It's been like 2-3 weeks now. I can't
Yeah.
take it off.
And shouts out to Revmo. I like the community vibe. You guys are asking for tunes from each other. This is what I like to see. Yeah, shouts out.
Now we got a little halftime-y vibe here. I love that. Oh. Ah.
Woo, nice.
Yeah, that's sick. I do really appreciate when like second drops are also like
A
put
little
a
bit
lot of thought
different.
into
Yeah.
instead of like a copy and paste.
Yep.
So great work, man.
Yeah. All right. Amazing Data
Awesome.
Pusher.
Woo.
Love hearing your track. Once again, big supporter of the channel. So nice to see your track make it on the short list.
This is wild to listen to. I'm like a little overwhelmed.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
I'm loving the variety
Yeah.
of different content too.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Yeah.
y'all got me in my feels.
Mm-hmm.
Next up we have AVIO7. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Please let us know if not. He says, pure love and big fan of flowanastasia. She's a very good person. Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
And always enjoy messaging her when I can. Really enjoyed talking with her, and she has a beautiful voice. Really appreciate that, man. He says, I put my heart into making this tune because not only is she an amazing person. This is too flattering. Let me, like, says her music, okay. Her music is just as incredible as she is, and I love drum and bass like she does. Really nice, man. Very inspired by her music. She's a beautiful, okay. This is a lot of, I'm gonna, thank you. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead. He says, I hope this track gives the feels an emotional connection as it's probably the best song I've ever made. Really glad you feel that way, because if my vocals inspired you to do that, that's a really huge vote of confidence, so thank you. He says, hope you have a great day. Thank you for the opportunity and for listening to the tune. Much love and take care.
Thanks, AVO7.
So much love.
I know.
My
The
heart.
outpouring of love. How, can I have some of that love too?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, stranger's fine too. Yeah. I like that already.
Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel weightless. Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel weightless. Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel weightless. Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel.
Oh,
Bring me up.
I like when that kick drop. Yeah.
Emotions when I'm down. You bring me up. Weightless. Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel.
Cool.
Feet are floating off the ground. I wanna feel. Weightless.
Yeah, nice to see you got a lot of support on this one on your SoundCloud and a
Wow.
release
Crazy.
Oh, you know what? I'm remembering this one now. I think he mentioned that this is one of his first ever release songs.
Wow.
So this is
That's huge.
this is really
It can feature her vocals.
beautiful to hear.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh, I like this little breakdown. Whoa. Yeah, nice little breakdown there. Yeah, big up Quado in the chat. The waitlist track was part of the free demo, so it definitely made its way around a little bit more than the full pack. So yeah, waitlist is one of the songs in the full pack as well, but it went out there for free. So I really appreciate that it got used so much, because there's definitely a lot of heart that went into it. Actually, fun fact, this waitlist vocal I originally wrote to Strange's track from the Liquid production
Right.
kit.
Yes.
So the Liquid production kit that he put out, it had like a demo track in there, and I was like, well, how do I write a track for a vocal sample pack? And so
Yeah.
I used this. So there's like a lot of
Love that.
love in there.
Floating off the ground. I wanna feel. Feet are floating off.
I like that little like silent bit just for the drums.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for submitting this, and best wishes to you, man. This is really appreciate
Yeah.
that you're creating and you're putting stuff out there. And you know, whether or not you release music on labels or not, I know it's like really tough to get music on labels. I know Tier's been working on a ton of music, and we're having a hard time like getting it to land on labels and to come out. So whether or not you release on a label, just the fact that you're creating, you're using arts as stress relief, like at the end of the day, that's all, I think personally, that all that matters, whether or not any of us like make it in the music industry or whatever. I still have a day job. Tier still has a day job.
Yeah.
We're just,
100%. It's really all about the passion, right? It always starts from the passion first, and if you're genuine about it, just keep making music, right? It's good for the soul.
Good for the soul.
Yeah.
Good for the soul. Well, next up we have Tonmeister. He says, at first we planned to make, maybe it's a duo. Says, at first we planned to make a trance-like track with the vocals, but then I and Hopeless got the random thought of recording the aux noise of our speakers and chopped out a rhythm. That's
Whoa.
cool. The rest of the sounds and arrangement was a very long hyperfixation in serum, I get it,
Okay.
and playing around with the different vocal samples. Dope. Let's give it a listen.
Here, make
That's cool.
Okay.
pop it off at your.
Okay, now it's my turn. Give me the aux chord.
That's cool. Okay.
All right.
Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Earth and space. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe
like a
out.
psychedelic trip.
Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. The third.
Okay. All right.
The third.
Whoa. Nice. I hear some jump up in there.
Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, breathe out. Light, breathe, and bass. Dark, breathe,
I love that
and
people are
bass.
enjoying these spoken word
Breathe out,
samples.
Yes.
breathe out, breathe in, breathe
I
out.
feel like I'm in a yoga session. And then I warp into a jump up jungle rage.
Jump up acid trip. Yeah, that's dope. I was really hoping with the spoken samples, because I think in the main pack there's over 200. And when I was writing those, I was just like, what would sound cool like before a drop
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
during a breakdown or like what's something that I would want to hear. And I know
Yeah.
that for me a lot of the times, especially if I'm not having like a good time, whether I'm by myself or like in a rave, then sometimes like whatever the message is in the track will like hit something in me and like remind me of something. So even something as simple as like remembering to breathe is
Yeah. It's
personally
almost like
something.
it brings you back to the present.
Yes.
Yeah. That's really cool. All right.
Yay! Thanks, Tonmeister and Hopeless,
Yeah.
and to the third aux noise that y'all.
Shouts out to the third ox.
Yeah. Dope. Okay, next up we've got Rat Ships. Says, I've been following along with a bunch of your YouTube videos. This is Big Up Stranger.
Cool.
Says, I've purchased 2 packs from your store, Acid Labs and OG Jungle. I still feel like I'm a newbie artist, but also feel like I significantly improved over my last couple songs. I love the free vocal pack from flowanastasia. I really love the 2 piano samples I found that seem to complement each other really well.
Sweet.
So, let's give it a listen. Ratitude Adjustment. Dope. That's hilarious. Backwards. Is that your jungle pack stuff?
Could Yeah, definitely hear some breaks in there.
Jungly.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach my higher being. Breaking through to keep on healing.
Nice.
Trying to reach my higher being.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Breaking through to keep on healing.
Yeah, big up Quado. There is a spoken sample in the pack where I say, "Did you just fart?" I thought it would be hilarious. When I recorded that with Tyr, he's like, "Are you kidding?" And I'm like, "This is going in."
Oh yeah.
That's an Office reference for some of you, but also just a funny thing to say. I don't
Yeah.
know. Right before a big drop.
Oh yeah. I'm waiting for that drop.
Wake up to a different feeling.
Yeah, I think I heard some of the piano bits from the acoustic piano recording, and then on top of
Nice.
the production here.
Yeah.
So I like that it fits together.
While you're breathing, fighting demons. Then I wake up to a different feeling. While you're breathing, fighting demons.
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, big up Rat Chips.
Yeah, shouts out to Ratatouille. Shouts out to all the rats out there. Give her some cheese. Why don't you?
Oh my god. All right, next up we have Boundless Frequencies. So I think the track is called Adilkara. It says Adikara means to approach each moment with a sense of wonder and playfulness.
All right.
Flowanastasia vocals set a vibe of cosmic curiosity. Dope. Thanks, man. And the melodies in this one were designed to take you on an epic journey through the depths of inner and outer space. This sounds like something I would say. Thanks for the spiritual vibes, man.
Yeah.
I had a blast in the creative process with this one. That's all that matters, ultimately. Thank you, sir. Love the artwork as well.
Ooh, nice. All right.
You got Stranger Dancing. Yeah, I think you will need to do some dance
I might have
classes
to,
for
yeah.
for these folks. Yeah. Nice. Pitch the vocals differently. That's cool.
That's cool.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Hands up in the air. Oh, 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 oh.
That's awesome. Sick. Love the vocal chops there. It's nice cosmic festival vibes
Yeah.
for sure.
he completely changed the melody of your vocal?
Most of them, yeah.
Wow, that's really cool.
Which I think is interesting because yeah, you can basically take the vocal and change the pitch to suit your melody.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. Awesome. Definitely going like this at a festival.
Yeah.
Definitely Forest Festival feels. Kelmo agreed. People are in like fun costumes and outfits and stuff, very colorful. Also big up Kelmo for playing his first ever festival this summer at Future Forest.
Congrats, Calmo.
Huge, huge.
This song brings me back to the Crystal Stage tent at Harvest.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, so we, Tyr and I took Alan took Stranger to our performance
Right.
at Harvest Festival for the weekend here in Northern Ontario. And they have two different stages. One is like the bass music stage, and then the other is called Crystal 6, and it's all kind of this kind of music and just like, yeah.
Very trippy. Like the tent is just mesmerizing. It looks like you're in this like crystal paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Beautiful. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, wicked. Adhikara, I've never heard of that word. This has been an educational stream
Yeah.
so far. I learned what breakcore was.
I know, right? This is amazing.
All right, we've got a handful more here. Next up from Ascension. This track had been sitting half finished for a while, and the feedback had been that it needed another element like a vocal. Was one of those moments where the rest of the track came together really quickly. When I tried the vocal from the pack over it, it worked perfectly. Nice.
Sweet.
Ascension, Mesmerize. Oh, it's really pretty. Oh, lovely. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I love this that you use this vocal.
My self-destruction.
I remember this vocal wasn't one of the main songs. It was just like, it was just part of the bonus vocal. There was a few extra vocals in there, and I was really hoping someone would use this. So thank you. And the reverb and the delay effects. Oh my goodness. Whew.
My self-destruction.
Yeah, this one would be really nice in like an atmospheric set or like a live.
Yeah, I love the lush chords there.
Lush is the word, yeah. Cute. Yeah, this one might be nice to play in like a live set. Tyr and I do live shows and we do like original tracks. I sing on an original track every like third or fourth song, and then in between we'll do just other songs that we like. And this would be a nice. I think this would be a nice addition. I might reach out to you for
great. We're a very professional session.
Yeah, my self-destruction as a lyric.
Yeah, and it's right in line with like some Lensman kind of stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
Data pusher, you read my mind.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Just wanted to let you guys know as well. It still feels surreal to say, but Tier and I are going to be doing some live shows for the first time outside of Canada, in the UK, in London, October 21st, Bristol, October 27th. Then we have a few shows. We have Paris, Berlin, and Vienna, which is crazy. We're not big artists. We're not headliners. We're like, opening and that kind of thing. But it's a really huge opportunity for us to just get out there. We're also not making any money, so this is not like, any crazy tour that we're now like crazy big or anything like that. But if you are in any of those cities, do hope to see you in person. That would be super, super cool. And yeah, maybe this is a track that we can play in one of our live sets as well. So you can check out my social media. I've got some of the tour dates and information there as well. But yeah, thank you so much for all your support along the way. This wouldn't have happened without you. So
Oh yeah. And that's gonna be such an exciting experience. I'm so excited for you and Tier.
Thanks, man.
And yeah, if you guys are in Europe, make sure to follow flowanastasia to find out about her tour dates.
Thank you.
can find her links down in the description below.
Red Mall Vienna is October 31st. Spooky Halloween.
All right.
Okay, next up we have Pum Bum. Pum Bum says, this track originally had a different vocal, but when I heard this sample pack, I decided to try it. It was worth it. Now it's one of my favorite tracks and the only one with a break beat. It was a real experiment for me, although usually I write organic house. Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
Your pack made somebody get into a little bit of a breakbeat thing.
Very nice, clean production.
Running deep. You could tell from the outside looking at me. I've been fighting in my sleep. I keep searching for.
For some odd reason, I have the feeling of scuba diving right now.
Yes, yeah. The artwork is really nice too.
Yeah. Very nice.
Parkinsonic says, Настя, привет. Привет, привет.
Oh, cool.
I do speak Russian. I'm from Ukraine, but I grew up speaking Russian. So a lot of folks refer to me as Nastya or Anastasia, which is how you say Anastasia in
Oh, I
Russian.
didn't know that. Wow.
Big up all of the worldwide drum and bass crew, worldwide music production community, all genres, all vibes, all love. This is really, really pretty.
well mixed too. Good job, Pumbo.
Humbug, yeah, fun name, yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much for submitting that.
Amazing work.
Love the variety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we have a few more here. Next up from Dink the Poof. No notes, so we're just gonna hear it all together.
All right.
The Jungle.
The jungle, jungle,
Whoa.
jungle, jungle, jungle,
I like this. It's got a bit of a footwork and Jersey vibe.
Yes. That's so sick, man. That's sick.
I love this.
Is this something you can play in your sets? I know it's like totally different, but like
I would fit it in
Fit it
my
in
set
somehow,
for sure. Yeah. This is one of those where you had to do the slap.
y'all got trained to do the slap. Sick. Y'all got
Whoa.
Stranger out of his seat.
Oh
my
man,
God.
that
Oh my god. Woo.
was fun. Wow, Dink. I like your name too. Shouts
Dink
out
the
to
Poof.
Dink.
It's also
Yeah.
it's wild what you can do with like literally one spoken sample. Like you chopped it up, and I still didn't get like sick of it.
Yeah, I love how you can take one sample and play it like an instrument. Yeah, it's interesting what you can do just one sample with the editing and pitching. Yeah.
Yeah, and like
Re-
use it in so many different ways.
Yeah. Really good work, Dink. And love the rhythm on that. Yeah, you got me
The
dancing on that
jungle,
one.
The jungle.
Wow.
Nice.
That was tasty.
Tasty. Okay, next we have Sigger. Sigger, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. He says, I use some of flowanastasia ad-libs to create serum wavetables. This can be heard in the airy synth
Oh.
stabs in the drop. This is really
Wow.
cool.
This is gonna be interesting.
I've heard that this is something that producers do, and
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping that some of the sounds could be useful for that. Dope. Wow. This is excellent sound design, man.
Wow.
Sick.
Wow.
Wicked. Wow.
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Yeah.
that's really dope.
So much energy.
Big Emanu vibes,
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. Boon Shin Emanu vibes.
Super creative.
So I'm trying to think which sounds use your voice as a wavetable. I think it's that stab, that dun dun dun. It kind of has a tonal vocal quality to it. See, essentially, wavetables use small frames of your audio, so it's totally unrecognizable. But
Yeah.
what he's doing is using your voice as texture.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is-
That's so cool.
yeah.
Tier has showed me how you can do that in the
Yeah.
thing, and like I think that's really, because I was always like, do producers even really need more? And he's like, oh yeah, like you can always, like, you take whatever audio sources and like pump it into Serum and like make crazy
Yeah,
stuff in it.
brand new
so.
sounds from it. Yeah.
Yeah, love
All
that.
right.
Yeah, man, that's your level of like sound design and music production and that kind of thing is quite mind blowing, I would say.
Yeah.
Let me know, is that track like finished? Is it mastered? It's I think it's something that could be really cool. In some of our sets, we play a lot of like kind of neuro-inspired, super techie kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So definitely very much resonate with that kind of thing, personally. Okay, very excited. Next up we have Census. Census says, it's our Viper debut. The vocal inspired me when I started the project. Okay,
Oh,
yes.
wow, this is going to be a big one.
I remember we did listen to this one because...
So this one got
yeah.
signed to a huge label,
Massive.
Viper Recordings. So shouts out to Census. He hit me a while ago with this tune. I was super impressed with what you did with it.
Beautiful. Euphoric rave vibes. Sick. FX. Okay. All right. I really feel like I'm gonna rave right now. I have to contain my MC energy. You ready to go?
Yes, massive. Let's go.
Sick. Yeah, that's so sick, man. Yeah, I really like that you use that sample. It's very, kind of comes from a spiritual place, and I'm really glad that you resonate with that, man. Beautiful for the dance floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats on the release.
Yeah, congrats, Census. That's a high quality production there. Keep it up, man.
This is like lighters in the air. Wicked. I miss out this like
Yeah.
prime opportunity for like a double drop to happen or like a big switch.
I want to run a marathon.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
You're running a marathon. you got Stranger out of the chair again. Wicked.
Amazing vibes.
Very wicked.
Shouts out to Census and Quo1 on this. This is like a collaboration between the two. Awesome combo.
All right, folks, we have 5 more.
Sweet.
We have 5 more. Next one from Kelmo and Jamari. Big up Kelmo in the chat. He says, this one was really fun to make. Matt came over with this pack of really cool 90s stabs sounds. I'm a 90s baby.
Shouts out to Jamari.
Shouts out to the 90s. and started the core idea. We hopped on back and forth until there was a bit more of a structure and then finished it up with a few more weeks of back and forth online. Love a good online collab, bro. It came together really seamlessly and the vocal sample from the pack really tied everything together. Excited we got it out on Flight Pattern Recordings.
Wow. Congrats, guys.
Beautiful artwork as well.
Yeah. I love and it's super inspired that people are using the packs and they're making strides with it. Like being able to see these samples on labels, like, wow. That just makes me feel like we're doing our job. That people are using these packs and they're doing amazing stuff to the point that tracks are getting signed. It's amazing.
Yeah, seriously honored. Oh, that got me in the heart. Beautiful.
Yeah. Love the clean breaks and the chords over there.
Sick. Hey. Wicked.
Nice.
Love the little vocal effects there too. Yeah, really nice drum work. Beautiful. What's extra special to me about this one too is that this kind of sound is what first got me into drum and bass like 12 years ago, like all
Yeah.
that kind of like atmospheric liquidy stuff.
Yeah.
Later I got more into like, you know, the neuro and the dance floor and the darker and the techie, but like this really brought me into the genre. So really special to hear my vocal on this kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
been a dream.
Amazing.
The love vibes. Yeah, congrats again on the release. This is dope. Love Flight Pattern. This is also very much like driving in the summer. And
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
you're in a good mood.
Yeah.
The sun is shining.
I like the artwork too.
Yeah. Beautiful. Big up Kelmo, big up Jamar.
Yeah, big up Kalmo and Jamari. Great work.
Wow. My heart. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, guys. The next up we've got, thank you. We've got Scocha with, the comment just says retro down tempo. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh.
Had a dream that I could fly through the night. Every time I close my eyes, finally feels alright.
Nice little, what do you call that little, like, just like sprinkles of sound.
I wake up to a different feeling.
That's pretty.
Fire breathing.
Yeah, it sounds like interesting effects of breakbeats. Yeah.
Trying to reach my higher.
Glitters and sparkles.
Glitters and sparkles. Yeah, definitely feel the retro vibes.
Breaking through to keep on healing. I wanna feel weightless. We are floating off the ground. I wanna be okay with my emotions when I'm down. From now,
Killa says it sounds like it was made at 175 and slowed on purpose.
Yeah, it's really it's really trippy to hear at a different tempo like this, like halftime.
Yeah, how could you tell?
Yeah.
hear this sound.
Yeah, very chill and kind of like.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for submitting.
Yeah. Amazing work, Skoka. Like those chords.
Next up, we have Select, as in Selecta? I don't know. Select says, just been inspired by this beautiful voice. Not so much more to say. Thanks, man. Big up, Flowanastasia and Stranger. Cheers from Belgium.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Shouts out to the Belgian crew.
Belgian crew. Third Eye. Okay.
All right.
Love the artwork. I love a dark intro.
Light in the darkness. Opening the third eye.
Wow.
Light in the dark.
Nice. Murky.
Opening the third eye.
Dark and murky.
Next, spoken sample pack from Stranger.
Light in the darkness. Opening the third eye.
Yeah, that's deep. Nice.
Sweet. Oh, I love those little gnarly sounds in the background. Woo.
Opening.
I love those sounds.
Oh my god. I think Stranger needs to create a sample pack where
Yeah.
it's just like sounds.
Mouth sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light in the darkness.
Yeah, this is sick. This is the kind of stuff that Tier and I often play in our sets.
Yeah.
Like the dark
Yeah.
roller, minimal kind of
Yeah.
wicked.
Opening the third eye.
Sick. And here's where you put some more Chewbacca sounds from Stranger. Yeah. Oh, big up Stacion in the chat. Thank you so much. You've been such a big supporter of
Yeah,
our
big
live
up,
shows.
big up.
Your raver energy at our shows is like makes a huge difference. Thank you so much.
Light in the dark.
Wicked.
Yeah. You're making me make Ewok and Chewbacca songs, guys.
Wicked.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, just two more. Oh, man. This has been such a journey. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This has been super fun.
This has been awesome.
Yeah.
Have you done like a lot? You've done like some live react to like your packs. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I think we need to do this more. I like
cool.
this vibe that we got here, just reacting,
Yeah.
having fun to the music. Yeah.
I also just like that we can like showcase people's work, and because I know again like it's often hard to get your music heard and that sort of thing, and so this is nice. We can listen to each other's music and just like vibe and laugh and be silly and
100%. Yeah.
and dance.
You
silly.
guys are giving me an excuse to work out.
Yeah.
So let's do this more.
Marathon vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, so second last one from Daft Monk. Great name. As a fan of Flonastasia's superb songwriting, I was thrilled with the way the sample pack is constructed with complete songs. Appreciate that a lot. It was a lot of thought put into how to do it best. While I have made remixes of vocal songs before, this is the first time I've tried to create an original vocal focused on create an original vocal focused liquid track, which presented a few challenges such as deciding how to structure the tune. I hear you, man. While I don't think I've matched the vocals, I found the pack inspiring and fun to work with. Some Daft Monk. Big up Daft Monk. Vocal effects.
Had a dream that I could fly through the night. Every time I close my eyes, finally, it's alright.
Vibey.
Nice.
Then I wake up to a different feeling. Fiery, fighting demons. Trying to reach my higher being. Breaking through and keep on
I think the artwork really matches the vibe as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing. It makes me feel like I'm in the desert, but in the Orient.
I wanna feel
It reminds me of like some like AI art.
Yeah, it does look like AI.
And I also wonder like, could you, if I put lyrics into AI art, do you think it would like
Yeah.
do something?
Yeah. We should try that.
That'd
with
be cool,
it.
yeah.
just dancing around.
Pretty. Oh, the bird sound. This is very floaty. I like
Yeah.
that. I'm so glad it inspired you to create like vocally liquid stuff that if you normally don't create that. So
Yeah, that's really cool.
inspiration, yay! All right, y'all. We
All
have
right.
just one more. Oh my god. Oh, I'm like sweaty. This has been like this has been an adventure. Wow. Okay, the last one we have from
Came awake.
y'all can read this name with me together. K1
From
FRM
GLS?
GLS.
Okay, all
K1
right.
from GLS. No note. So we're all going in blind live reaction.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, K1.
Wide awake. It's a trick you learn around the back countries of the Caribbean.
Okay.
I didn't move. I didn't make a sound.
Okay.
Just stared into the darkness. I slid off the cot. Reached for my pistol on the table.
Ooh.
Don't try to fight me with that gun, old man.
All right. Got some rhythm here.
Ooh. That's a good move. I'm gonna do that in the rave from now on. That's a good one. Ooh. Oh, I love that kind of rhythm.
I warn you, put down that gun. Don't try to fight me with that gun, old man.
Don't think I
Yeah.
hear a sample
Not sure if I hear
here.
samples, but cool track though, nonetheless.
I came awake suddenly.
Yeah, that's so good. Put it down.
Put it down. All right. Shouts out to K1 for that.
The K1 FRM GLS.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vocal samples are hilarious though. I don't know, maybe there is something in like
Yeah,
a serum
maybe.
wavetable
Yeah.
or some field recordings with like texture or whatever, but I know the vocal samples themselves would be much easier to pick out,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, maybe there's something deep in the production there. Dope. This has been, I'm so blown away by all of the like the variety
Yeah.
and the creativity, and just like what matters the most to me is that you just had fun like creating stuff, and that it inspired you to that it helped your music production, and that inspired you. That's ultimately like what the purpose was and what I hoped was valuable to you. So thank you.
Yeah, I love that it's resonated across a wide variety of music producers. We've heard everything from like house to like lo-fi, jungle, drum and bass, hip hop,
Breakcore.
breakcore, trance, like, and it's crazy what you can do. It's really just comes down to your imagination when it comes down to it, right?
That's a great way to put it, your imagination. I remember like I'm just getting like flashbacks now to like discussing this pack with you back like probably 2 years ago at this point, and that even though I'm a drum and bass vocalist, I do like other genres, and like how can we make a pack that's maybe not just for drum and bass.
Yeah.
And so hearing all of these different kinds of styles and inspirations has been like, I think like I can die happy now.
Phenomenal.
So.
Yeah.
Oh
We're just
my
happy that
gosh.
you guys are doing something with this pack, and it's just super inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really even just for stress relief, I know like sometimes for myself, trying to create, and I'm thinking about like social media marketing, and I'm like, oh, am I ever gonna be a full-time music artist and have to create content, and I wanna make good music, and there's just so much you balance when you're creating art. And I think at the end of the day, what I've been reminding myself about is like, I create because it's stress relief for me. I create because it feels weird not to. It's just like a nice thing to do, and whether or not it goes somewhere, it has a positive impact on me, and I think that's the most important thing to start. So just like exercise or meditation or eating well, I feel like we all have our own hobbies and things that
Yeah, I think it's just really healthy to find a creative outlet, and if it's, music is what you resonate with, I fully encourage you to dive deep in it and make music, because it is rewarding in so many levels. Yeah.
This is really
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Stranger, for having me in your studio. This is really surreal to be like on set of the Stranger YouTube. So thank you all so much for having me as well, and for welcoming me to the channel, and for being so nice in the chat, and then to all the producers that sent your tracks in. I know there was a bunch that we didn't hear as well, but we definitely did listen to all of them. And also I'll just say, like, feel free to send me tracks that you've used at any point in time. I know I've talked to a lot of you on Instagram, on SoundCloud, on email, whatever you make with the pack. Please feel free to send it to me. I'm so happy and excited to always hear what you've been inspired by. And I guess one thing just to mention while I have you is I did notice a few folks put featuring Flowanastasia in their song titles. As part of standard sample pack rules, not just my pack, like other packs as well. You can't really do that, because then I would have 20 tracks called Waitlist featuring Flowanastasia. So I appreciate that you want to show my name, and so unfortunately you can't do that, but you are of course always welcome to shout out the pack in the description of your tracks. You can tell people where you got it from and that sort of thing. So I know I really appreciate your support. Stranger appreciates your support. Deviant Audio, bless up Deviant Audio for giving me a chance to release this. This is exclusive to Deviant Audio. You will not find this on Splice. You will not find this on Loop Masters. This is just Deviant Audio. So thank you so much for your support, and big love to you for the end of 2023. It's been a mad year. I hope things turn around for you if you're not doing well, or if you are doing well, bless up yourself. May the journey continue.
Well said, Flowanastasia, and really this shows us the love and the power of community here, this entire session that we had today. And want to thank you for coming in and joining us with this community, and interacting with everyone. I had a lot of fun. I think everyone else had a lot of fun getting to know you here and reacting to the music, and want to thank you guys for joining in as well. I hope you guys enjoyed being part of this community. Hope it gives you inspiration to continue creating. I really enjoyed this session and would love to do it more, so maybe we'll do another one maybe in the coming months. We'll see. We'll definitely stay posted.
Yeah.
In the meantime, why don't you guys keep making music? And once again, everything, all the vocals that were featured in the tracks today, they are found in Flowanastasia sample pack. You can find it at deviantaudio.com. You can find the link down in this description below, and you can read all about it here. She's put a ton of work on this alongside her collaborator Tira Kahoot, who has done amazing vocal processing and effects on the vocal. So amazing and beautiful pack, and lots of like awesome content in there. So check it out, guys. And yeah, without I mean, do you have any final words, Flowanastasia?
Nah, I appreciate you all so much, and thank you for being here again. I feel like I've poured my heart out to you, and we got silly together, so you can see that my silly vibes are very real.
Yeah, I love Flowanastasia's vibe, and every time she comes, she brings an awesome energy, and hopefully we'll have you again here soon.
That would be awesome.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
All right, guys. Until the next stream, stay safe.
Thank you so
Stay
much.
creative, and peace out. All right. Good job. Sweet.
Fucking dope.